afternoon, I'm Takamasak. Welcome back to Dragon Quest IV. Now, last time I got up to level 8, or between the last episode and this episode, we have all decked out stuff that I could possibly get. The feather hat's still the best. Everybody, well, the two outside guys have a boomerang. I didn't bother upgrading from the Thornwhip because it's really not a whole lot better, and I didn't want to spend the money on it. I'd rather save it. I buy Bray a boomerang just in the off chance that he runs out of MP. He's at least doing something. You don't have to, but, well, it helps out. He's got the best armor I believe he can get for this time. Christo, I got a leather shield for, and a wooden hat, and actually, I think I could probably get one more chainmail if I wanted to. But I'm good enough for now. I don't need to be grinding anymore. Oh, God, Jesus. Just jumped right off the start there. So in terms of new spells, I got Surround, which is the same exact thing it did in the other games. It reduces the enemy's chance to hit you by a certain percentage. It's actually fairly effective if you use it much, but I'm probably not going to use it a whole lot. Me, I'm more of a brute force type of player. Probably stupidly, but... The only other thing to note about enemies in this area is the carnivore plants could call for healers, but it's really not that big of a deal at this point. But here we will have all sorts of new enemies. Well, Jesus, we're getting just murdered right off the bat here. So we have Thevros and Somnobeetles, which are arguably two of the more dangerous enemies here. The Thevros can shoot a fireball, which will hit all three of your characters, and they can do that as much as they want. And Somnobeetles can cast Sleep More, which you see it puts one person to sleep with a much higher likelihood than the regular sleep spell. And they can also cast the regular sleep spell, which can put all three of us to sleep, potentially. So I'll get rid of those guys first. The Thevros are really... they're hit and miss on how much of a pain in the ass they want to be. I think you can run up with groups of 4 of these guys, and if they just decide to spam fire on you, you're going to be in a lot of pain, so... I was going to say, I don't think I can quite drop them in one hit, but... Sometimes they cast it, sometimes they never cast it, and I never see it, which is, you know, a happy thing, but... Hey, we're getting spammed with fireball. So yeah, it pretty much does a blaze on everybody, which is not good. Okay. Yeah, burning off that MP mighty quick. I'm going to try to save... Oh, I got a couple new spells that I didn't mention for Bray there. Bray got the Outside spell, which is one of the more important skills I want to get before heading too far into here. Because like I said in the last episode, usually this dungeon is... Usually by the end of it, I am just ready to bail. Oh, I got Antidote as well, which cures poison, as you might expect. But, yeah, there's Outside. So try to save 8 MP. If you need to leave and come back, whatever. It doesn't really matter. No shame. And we get a Wing of the Wyvern. Glorious. So we'll try to loot this place in one go here. It's not a super long dungeon. It's just the monsters can be no bueno. And we get some dash. Great. We're going to need some dash coming up here in a little bit. So we'll grab this one. Suddenly the encounter rate is 0. I'm okay with that. The Agility Seed. Actually, I'm mildly okay with that because I do need the money. I don't need 8 fireballs, though. That was a battle of 3 Thevros. No thanks. Yeah, like I said, it's hit and miss whether this is a good time or a bad time. Oh, dear. Okay. But I'm actually getting murdered a lot more than I usually do. Alright, let's head up. Pretty straightforward from here to the next floor. And we get a Vampire Bat, which they're not really that exciting. If you have Somnobeetles, get rid of those guys. Oh, look at Bray go. Good job there, buddy. And I forgot to move Yield. And do that while this is all going on. I think I can do that while... There we go. There we go. And we can just, there. Perfect! Perfect! Alright. There we go. See, I don't remember anything special about those guys. They might be able to cast Stop Spell or something lame, but... And here we have an enemy that can be dangerous if he's not alone, but he is alone. So these guys can cast defense, which will lower the defense of all 3 of your characters by slightly less than what Slap would do. And nothing! And here we have the final new enemy that I believe we're going to run into in here. These guys I'll try to cast Surround on, because they can cast Surround themselves, and it just evens out the battle, because they're more than likely going to cast it. And we'll see how it goes. And how many am I going to get? All of them? Alright, well, this... this might take a while. There we go. Everybody's surrounded. Nobody can hit anything. Oh, boy. Well, like I said, at least I evened out the playing field. Magic, as you might expect from the previous games, is not affected by Surround, so... Bray can Ice Bolt till his heart's content. Look at all that missing. Glorious, glorious. Well, we're slowly cracking them down. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's a sad day when you gotta rely on Bray to do everything. So, yeah, Surround's a little more effective than I remember it being. I don't think anybody's hit anybody in, like, 3 turns. There's somebody got some action. Oh, look at this. Everybody's seeing through the mirages now. And just like that, it's over. Come on, somebody, please. Somebody, please. That's up to Bray again. There you go, buddy. Outstanding work. And arguably worth it. I'm actually out of... Got any medical herbs? I ain't got no. Oh, thankfully, we're just about done here. I think if we do... I think over here is something. Yeah. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Your guess is as good as mine there. But if we grab this chest, we can get a magic potion. Magic potions, what those do, is recovers your MP by a skosh. So I'm actually going to use that just to be safe. Let me, I think you have to... I don't remember if it has to be equipped on the person that's going to use it. Yes, it does. Okay. And he gets 4 heals back. So good. Yeah, I'm fine. Like I said, it's not that much longer, but... Hey, our old friend the Oswargs are back. Does not work on Oswarg. You can't Ice Bolt the Ice Bolter. For whatever reason. I want to keep Bray alive. So what is he doing compared to Ice Bolt anyway? I know it's not anything. 4. I mean, 4 is way better than the 0 or 1 he's going to do otherwise. So that's why I buy it. Look at that, a 6. What a powerhouse. You can't expect much of melee out of the wizard, so. And if we do a sneaky Pete Rider, we can get poisoned by a crested viper, but not a big deal because we have antidote. How we doing? Just make sure you stay alive. You need to get me out of here very quickly. This is as far as we need to make it. 4 crested vipers, not really in the mood right now. And for coming all this way, we find the golden bracelet. So we heard that guy in the shed outside of on the outskirts of town mention that they were looking for that. So let's go up and... How am I doing on gold? I'm doing okay on gold. And after that battle, we get some new stuff. I don't think he learned anything new. Bray just got to level 9. He's lagging a little bit behind. He learned, I think, Return and a Bounce. So Return jerks just like the Wing of the Wyvern. And Bounce will reflect magic back at the caster, which is good and bad because you can't heal yourself while somebody is under the influence of Bounce. And we need to wait for night. Alright, so I guess I'm going to do a little of grinding until nighttime. Okay, much, much better. So, I don't remember who actually said to meet these jokers out here, but you need to bring them the golden bracelet for the princess. I see you brought what we want. Give it to me now. No. Not particularly. I mean, she's just a fake princess. But, yeah, you have to. Got it. Here's a princess. Bye. They were just figments of our imagination. Thanks for rescuing me. I've learned a lesson. I'm not really a princess. My name is May. I'm just an actress. I got carried away because people treated me nicely when I pretended to be a princess. If only we knew where to find an actual princess. I didn't ever realize it, but it's kind of like the exact same... it's kind of the exact same character party makeup. You got the old guy and the cleric priest type guy. So, I'd never noticed that before. It's not much, but I'll give you this thief's key. Hooray! That will allow us to buy a real princess. No, she knew who I was. Therefore, after the fake Princess May and her companions disappeared, and a new day begun. Glorious. Now these guys just say stuff about the princess, just usual gossip. The store is open now. I don't recall if there's anything specific here we need. No, there's not. So don't buy anything here. We're going to get to a new town where you can buy better stuff. I mean, we slept overnight, I'm assuming, but no recovery of HP MP. Balls. Okie dokie. So now we have... What is that? I wonder what that guy in the shed says about it. 'Cause he knows something about this bracelet that I just handed over all willy-nilly. Nah, I'm sure we'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? It's just a lovely golden bracelet that was buried away in a cave guarded by demons aplenty, but... Oh well. Nothing we can do. But we need to head south. This is what I was kind of mentioning, where you can sequence break a little bit. You can go to this town at any time. It's really not that much further. And we have a new enemy, Sandmasters. I believe these guys can do the strange jig? IIRC? About to find out. Sandmasters. Did I call them something else? They're Sandmasters, either way. You can run up with a full screen of those guys, especially in the desert area. Let's heal up just in case. But don't be afraid to surround them if need be. They don't have any magic or anything like that, but they will slap you around if there's a huge group of them. Murder. What the hell's he so happy about? Not a giant earthworm, anything but that. Hooray! Ah, so close to 69 experience. So there's a handful of new enemies. I might as well walk around a little bit here. I don't think I'm going to grind around here, but I don't know. I'll figure it out between this episode and next. Probably not. If I do, it's not going to be a whole lot. Alright, let's see if I can find some new enemies instead of boring old Somna beetles. Those guys are just there to be... And orcs too, because why not? Hey, here we have a guy, the Armor Scorpion. I believe he's got pretty good defense, or he can increase his defense, so just sapping him is not a bad idea. And bye. 25, splat. Alrighty. Heal up after that slappins. And I'll see if I can find the other enemy. I'll be right back. And here we go. We have the Cordra. Now these guys, they're not really anything special other than the fact that they can get critical hits on you, potentially. So there's that. And just handle them however you want. If it's only one, you can just murder it. You can run up with groups of 4 of these guys, but whatever. We saw them, and everybody's rolling around to level 10, as that took, like, way longer than I expected it to take. Ones of luck. Magic? Alright. I will head into the bazaar that we could have come to earlier. I'm gonna sleep just so it's daytime, all the shops and stuff are open. Yes! We got boatloads of dosh! Which I will be putting to use very soon, as in now. Alright, so I want to buy the Morning Star, which will be the best weapon for Christo at this point. And do I want anything else? I think only Christo can equip the spear. So the spear is just garbage all around. But I think Bray can use the Venomous Dagger, but I'm not going to upgrade his stuff again. I don't remember if Elena can equip it. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm just going to leave him as he is. He's got quite a bit of MP now to spam Ice Bolt if he needs to. Alright, so what do we have here? We have the Bronze Armor. I think I only bought one thing of chainmail. Yeah, that's why I only bought chainmail, because Christo can equip the bronze armor. So there's no point in buying both of those. Might have saved his life in the last cave there, but... Oh, well. He didn't die, he survived. So 51 attack power and another 13 defense. She sells scaled shields, she does. I don't think Bray... Oh, Bray can equip that. Well, definitely. Anything to boost the defense of the mage classes, I'm all for it. I don't care how much it costs. Any financial investment is worth it at that point. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I just gotta sell off on my extra garbo here. I'll do that off screen. Not important to be done on screen. Alright, let's see what's going on around here. Rumor has it there's a shrine to the far east, which leads to Endor. Never heard of it. There's a horse. Would you like these rare jars? Take a look. Can I pick it up and chuck it? No. And we get the strength seed. And if we come around here, we can get a special item, which has absolutely no use. Great. Alright. Hey, buddy. Oh, well, you found me. Oh. I'm sure he'll be fine for just a minute. Well, yeah, I mean, king's in trouble, food, If you go to Endor, watch the tournament. They say a tournament. Thanks. Thanks. What's this say? Reads the signpost. Thank you. Thank you for putting that in the back of the town. How about, oh, you're overburdened. Oh. I don't think there's anything new here. No, we've seen all this stuff before, so. Alright, we might as well go, check on the king. If you really want to, you could walk back there and get some additional stuffs if need be. I still can't remember what the hell the name of that other town was. That one right there. I don't remember. Oh, I'm glad you're back safely. Okie dokie. Oh. Hey, bro. You okay? You're not okay. Okay. King can't speak. Huh. Oh, you mean the place where I, there's a door there. The place where I murdered the wall. Just straight stone, just right through the wall. So those are the types of doors we can open. I don't think there's anything in the king's room, so. If there is, somebody will let me know at some point that I missed it and never got it. And it will have no bearing on the game whatsoever. Clunk clunk. The king lost his voice. I know Marone, the poet, damaged his throat once. Now he has the loveliest voice in the country. Alright. So I don't know if it directly says who he is at any point. Maybe it did when we talked to him, but he's in the town directly to the west of here. So we'll go give him a chat. Thank you for no random encounters. Wait, hold on. Serene. Okay, I think that's the town, right? That's right. Thank you. Serene. I would have never remembered that in the history of ever. Or in, you know what I'm trying to say. Sure as hell hope you do, because I don't know what I'm trying to say half the time. Okay, and here we have Marone the poet. Why is my voice so lovely? I think it's the birdsong nectar. An elfin medicine helped. I found it in a desert bazaar during a trip. Well, if only we knew where a desert bazaar was. And off we go. Cha-ching. I might get up to 11. There's another dungeon after this one where... No, I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to this guy. No, somebody. Who said... Oh, wait. Do I have to not talk to him on the counter? Birdsong nectar. That's how you might get some in the Western Tower where elves visit. Okay. So we have our clue of where to go. The next tower, the one he just directed us to, it's one of those hit and miss things where it can be okay and it can be very not okay. So I think maybe I'll just hang out here and burn off on my MP and then rest once, and then that's probably... I may not need to at all. Oh, there was a sign here. Okay, I just completely ignored it. I may not need to at all, but I just like I don't want to go back in there twice if I don't need to. And you're cornered. Nay! So, this is where I'll leave it for this episode, and like I said, I'll do that grinding. I bought all the equipment I'm gonna buy, so I just need to sell everything off-screen. If you want to keep going, Bray will eventually learn Snowstorm, which is a group attacking ice magic. He'll learn it at like 11 or 12, if I recall correctly. So if you want to, that will make things significantly easier for one particular bastard monster we're going to run up with. But yeah, that'll be the end of this episode. So we will go find the Birdsong Nectar next time. And let's play Dragon Quest IV. I'm Takamasak. I'll see you later.